Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I have already chugged through my morning routine and finished organizing December daily. I wrote down workout first, trying to entice or encourage myself to do that first, but I just could not resist the disaster that was my office and getting that all finished. So I went ahead and lit a candle that I knew would smell good, unlike the candle advent calendar, but we'll open that together in just a second. I thought I would share with you my organization and how it turned out. I'm really, really excited to dig in now. Like it feels so good. Okay, so I went and bought Goo Gone yesterday at Target. It was one of the things on my list. Maybe put it in the shot, Laken. But I decided, like for time's sake, I was gonna have to clean, like take all these things out and let it dry. And I'm gonna wait. Like I wanna keep it out so I don't forget, but I'm gonna deal with it when I put everything away. Okay, so I have had some of these organizational things for a very long time. Some of them are older, some of them are newer. I definitely share them. I will try to link them again, but some of them are very old. These are all the Container Store. This is scrapbook.com. This is newer. So I'm going to definitely be able to link that. And then this little guy I've recently got on Amazon. So I should be able to link that as well. But these are the absolute best. And I got them my very first year of December daily. So let's start with this 5-drawer thing. The bottom is like any kind of big die cut thing. There were a lot this year. I mean, I got these hearts were an add-on. There's like a bunch where like the ornaments, the big wreaths. There's a bunch of stuff in here, but it was basically like big giant die cuts. And then some of them I separated out into these little plastic pockets. This is what I used to store my numbers in. So I use some of those for some additional organization. I know I will go to this drawer when I have like a big open space on a picture or a page that I need to fill. Then, like I showed in yesterday's vlog, all of my numbers, but I added some more sheets in there from after going through my stickers. This drawer frustrates me a lot. So every year I buy the envelope pack and it comes with 3 envelopes. And I buy it because I want the biggest one to be for Christmas cards and holiday cards that get sent to us. So every year I also end up with however many extra. And I need to figure out how to use these. Like I need to get these in my album. I need to stop buying this every year. Like it frustrates me. So one of my goals this year is figure out how to use this. Like pick up little ephemera from different events and stick those in there. I haven't done it the last couple of days, but it's just something I'm gonna keep an eye out for now this year. Then I have my drawer of transparencies. So I've got like the big 6x8 ones. And then I've got a bunch of 3x8s, and then I have a couple 4x6s that are new this year from something that was an add-on, and then a couple big ones as well. Then this drawer is new this year. So this year I decided that I needed a whole drawer for stars. Instead of splitting up all my different types of stars in with the little pieces, which you'll see I have plenty to fill up those anyway, I decided to put all the stars in a drawer. I use stars a lot in December daily. I think it just is, there's something about the holiday season that reminds me of stars. So I even took out all the sticker pages out of the sticker book and put them there. These are 2 new sets from this year, so I left them in their packaging. And then these on the bottom are all the ones I've had from prior years. And then these are new for this year. They were part of a die cut pack, and I literally separated out the stars because I wanted all my stars in one place, and that's this top drawer. All right, then we have, I'm nervous to do this with one hand. We have these 3 little trays that are a little bit annoying. Like the drawers are much more convenient, but they work well. So the top tray is where I throw stuff throughout the month. So right now it's got things I know I want to use this year. And I will, as I go through the project and things jump out at me and I'm like, oh, I want to make sure I use that decorative piece or that card, I throw it in this top piece, and I always reference back when I'm working on it. Also, I got this thing from Elle's Studio. That's the only other shop I ordered from for December daily. And I'm going to try something. It might be too small, but I really want to put the Be Real every day on this. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, Be Real is an app where every day it prompts a certain time and you're to take a picture of yourself in that moment, whatever you're doing. I downloaded it, and I only accept people that I truly know in person, like whose phone numbers I have, that it like links up with my phone. So I appreciate being able to actually, be real and just post where I'm at in that moment with whatever's going on. So I might include that. I might put that on here. But they are, my concern, let me tell you, is that it's just way too small and it's going to be kind of silly, but we'll see. I'm going to print the first couple and see how it goes. All right. So then I have 2 trays of like various sizes. This one's got a bunch of really small things. I have a ton of these Santas left over from last year. Oh, they're so freaking cute. And then some bigger words, other things, and then another tray of little sizes. So I've got all my hearts, these presents, these trees. These were new this year. More words. This is also Elle Studio. Most of the things I bought are from Allie Edwards, her exact website. A lot of it is sold out, so that's definitely a bummer. The things I know for sure from Elle Studio are these little guys, that December thing, and then there was a set of numbers. These red puffy numbers, white, red puffy numbers. Those are also from Elle Studio. Okay, so those are all of my decorative pieces. Then we move over to the journaling cards. Now, this is not done being organized. I decided I'm gonna move on with my day, but I am gonna get to them at some point. So in this front pocket, I've got these little small ones. These were new this year. Anything to stick. And then I've got all the 3x4s. Again, these are not organized at all. My goal is to get that done at some point. Probably not today, we'll see. And then all the 4x6. And then back here, I've got 3x8 and then 6x8 back here. Then we move into like the binders. This is stickers. So this is actually an old Chrissy Ann Designs binder, but it's got all of my December daily stickers in there. I get these page protectors on Amazon. And yes, they look brand new because the one from last year was all chewed up by Charlie. My cat has a thing for plastic. Then I have this binder, which has all, it's all gonna fall over, has all of my blank page protectors. So ones that don't have anything in them, I have them sorted by type of page protector, so I can go back and reference those. The numbers that I showed you yesterday, this is for the 8x10 papers. So as of the last few years, the Allie Edwards team has been doing an 8x10 album. So the papers, like the big patterns, have been coming in 8x10. So I have a lot in here from last year and from this year. And that's what's in here. The 6x8 ones are the old ones that go in here. These are now in here. I wish that wasn't the case. And then my album for this year, which I already threw a couple of things in here. I threw in the page protectors because of the photos I already know that I got printed. And then I threw the big envelope in here with the card, one holiday card that we've already gotten for the year. And I will include that on the story when I do our holiday cards. But I have my album all ready to go. And then paper cutter, tiny attacher, the pictures from yesterday, and I'm ready to go. Do not judge me when I turn this around and I'm wearing yesterday's shirt. I put on a sports bra underneath, so I would encourage myself to work out. Wow, I don't even really want to show my face right now. I look incredibly exhausted. I'm not as tired as I look, at least what I'm looking at. Anyways, I'm not gonna work on the first story right now because I am going to get my workout in and then make sure I'm showered and ready to go. We have a doctor's appointment today. She has a doctor's appointment. So I wanna make sure that when she gets up, we have plenty. I don't wanna feel rushed or whatever to make sure that I get everything I want to get done before we leave. I am hoping / planning to get one of those days, at least the Reason Why page done today, this afternoon. I had to restart my camera because I ran out of battery space. Anyways, my mom's coming over this afternoon. I have a couple of work things to do, but also hoping to do at least one of the December daily days this afternoon. I need to turn the Christmas tree on. Okay, let me show you my planner again quick. Okay, like I said, I got these things done, showed you this one. I put the Reason Why here in my personal section, hoping to get to that. So now I'm gonna move on to my workout and getting ready for the day. We have our doctor's appointment. And then I have 2 coaching calls this afternoon. These are pre-recorded hot seat calls for the community. Maybe I'll talk about that a little bit more this afternoon. And then the work things I'd like to get to. The community call is tonight. Somehow I missed writing the word replay. And that is my day. I have a pretty busy day, but also I'm feeling good. I'm excited. Also, it's snowing outside. I don't know that you're gonna really be able to tell because to me, it just looks like rain out there, but it is snow out there. My mom said it's prettier up on her balcony, which of course is a lot higher than mine mid-floors. So of course the snow looks prettier up there. Did I get my workout in? No. Am I gonna get it in now before we leave for the appointment? Also no. But I did do a little bit of work. And then I also started, oh, I almost just knocked that over with my chair. I started playing with stuff because what I decided I'm gonna do, which will come later, and I'll probably repeat myself because I want that December daily video to be its own thing. So never mind, you'll see it later. But I started with playing so that I could, playing with stuff so I could print something, and I'll get to that later. But let's go ahead and open up the advent calendar for today, even though this advent calendar just makes me so sad. So sad. All the other ones have been great. This one is just not it. It's beautiful. Like it's a beautiful product, Aldi, but it smells like nothing once you light it. Okay, today's the 5th, right? What do we have here? Spiced orange. And this sticker's a little bit funky, but I mean, it smells really good when I smell it. When I put it in my nose, it smells good. But when I light it, it smells like nothing. We'll see. I'll maybe light it again later and give it another chance. Outfit of the day from this sweet girl. Good morning. Hi. Another one-piece outfit today. To be honest, when I found out I was having a girl, I thought I would do a lot more like dressing up. I know, you're so cute. A lot more dressing up of her. And don't get me wrong, she has cute outfits and I do like dressing her up in them. But I'm also a lot more practical on a day-to-day basis. And since, so we're going to the doctor today and they're gonna make us take it off and then put it back on, we're going with one piece. One piece today. You ready? You sound a little stuffy. We might need to clean your nose before we leave. You're so cute. All right, we are back home from the doctor. I have another cup of coffee. My mom is in the living room with my peanut, and I'm gonna give, this is the candle from day one. Also, the wicks on this candle are really long, and I think, no, I can't remember. I think I trimmed day one because I'm used to trimming them. Supposedly that's good for them, but I'm gonna see if not trimming it helps with the scent. Somehow I feel like it is gonna make it, I don't know, we'll see. I'm giving you some more chances, advent calendar. All right, I just got done with the first coaching call that I had. I want to quickly tell you about it, and then we're gonna do a December daily. So, and I have thoughts on that as well that I wanna share. All right, Laken, you have 30 minutes. First off, great call, great question, great topic. One of the things I did to prepare for maternity leave is actually rewind. When I made updates to the community, when we moved from Patreon to Teachable, and went from 3 different tiers to 1 tier. One of the things I added in was hot seat coaching calls. And my intentions were and still are to mostly do them live because I think that that is valuable for people to be able to hear these calls live and for people to sign up and join live. But there's a lot of people that can't join the live calls. The times don't work for them. And they're team replay every week. And I wanted those people to also have the opportunity to be coached. And so then for maternity leave, I did a bunch of pre-recorded hot seat calls, which are awesome. You sign up for a 30-minute slot. We sit here. It's a 30-minute coaching call on a topic of your choice. And then I upload it to be watched by the community and for them to get feedback whether they have a similar struggle or not. The one today was on habits and routines. Everybody struggles with that. So I think it's going to be super valuable. And so in December, I am doing them. I'm doing 4 to be the replay for the call the week of Christmas so that I'm not doing a live call that week. But then my goal for the new year is to do at least 1 a month of a pre-recorded one for people to be able to sign up for those who can't make it live. So that was really awesome. If you are a community member, that video, that pre-recording will come out the 25th. I've done 2 so far and have another one today, but today's was really awesome. Okay, December daily. I'm excited. I'm excited to dig in, but my thoughts I wanted to quickly share, sorry that cut my head off there for a second, is while I get this all set up, which by the way, I don't know if I've ever really talked about my camera stand in a video. It's the freaking best. Okay. Oh, hi tree. I feel like this December daily, because I didn't start on December 1st, has been one of those things that's been kind of hanging over my head, and I'm building it up in my head that it's gonna take longer than it actually will. It's actually not gonna take that long. So I just need to start. And once I start, I will break through that mental struggle that it's going to take me a long time. All right, kicking December daily off with my reason why page. I like to start with a big 6x8 photo and then a transparency on top. In the past, I've done a picture of our Christmas tree, but of course this year I used one of the newborn photos from our newborn photo shoot of me and Lila. I was so tempted to use one of the wreath transparencies that basically covered perfectly on her little head, but ultimately it bothered me that it wasn't centered, even though it was very cute. And I'm almost having regrets now watching this back, but I do really like how this page turned out. So I'm making a collage here of a bunch of little hearts. I also have started pretty much every December daily with a collage of stars, but hearts just felt much more applicable this year. So it's from a combination of different places. Some of these hearts are from an Elle Studio pack that I bought, and some are from Ali Edwards. And then I ultimately decided to go with this house transparency that kind of has the little houses along the bottom. And so now I'm figuring out where I'm going to put the year. After finally giving up that there was no clear backing on this transparency I tried for a very long time, I ultimately put the numbers just in that little space. And I think it looks perfect on the houses as well as on the picture of us. So then I get to sticking all of the hearts down. So some of them have adhesive already on the back. Some of them I use my adhesive roller, which I can't even remember where I bought that now. And I actually forgot at one point where the hearts were. And I remembered after the fact my tip where when I lay things out to then take a picture so I have it on my phone and I can remember where I put all of the things. But it ends up working out and I love how that looks. Now for the back, I decide that this year I'm going to type up my journaling. It allows me to add some more words and allows me to do December daily a day or two delayed, which is not what I've done in the past. So I did type it up on Canva, but using my handwriting font, so it still looks like my handwriting. And to carry the heart theme through, I add some hearts to this journaling page as well. Once again, some of them already have adhesive, and one of them I do need to use this red line tape to get it adhered to this piece of paper. So I just have 3 hearts. There is something about the rule of 3 that makes it more visually appealing. So I put those 3 hearts. And then the last thing I do is I adhere the 2 6x8 pages together. This is an extra step that is not necessary if you're putting them in page protectors, but it does help them from moving around. And I think it just makes it look cleaner at the end of the day. And that is how my reason why page turned out. I love it. All right, one last little thing. Because I took her 3-month photo on December 1st, I wanted to include that picture at the beginning of my album too. So I would also have a more recent picture to kick it off with, since obviously the newborn photo was from when she was a tiny little baby. So I carried the heart theme over through this page as well, adding a couple hearts and then this word phrase sticker. And then you will see as part of day 1 how I'm going to get this photo actually into my album. All right, second call done. I was going to try to do one more December daily while I had all this stuff out and a mess, but I realized as I started to kind of like pull things, I actually wanted a different picture printed, in a different size for it. So I also sent yesterday's picture and today's picture actually to Walgreens because I already took it. So, which is always one of my tips for December daily. If you are really trying to get it done every single day, not only do I recommend that you make time for it every day, or if you're trying to get it done, period, by the end of the month. I make time for it every day, obviously. This year I started a little bit later. Tip number 2 is keep it pretty simple. Like you won't see super crazy crafting for me. And then tip number 3 is once you've decided on the story for the day, unless like, obviously if something like super exciting happens in the next, 2:45. So super exciting happens in the next 6 hours of my life, then I will change it. But otherwise I picked it and I sent the photo. So I probably won't go get those today. I'll probably get them tomorrow, but the pictures are there. Actually, maybe I will go get them today while my mom is still here, because then I can do them in the morning. Okay. Anyways, the point of the story is I'm not gonna do another day, but what I am gonna do is clean up in here and then also kind of maybe flip through, organize the journaling cards since I hadn't done that, and then also kind of do one more quick once over of all the supplies, especially the new stuff for this year that I didn't have time to get familiar with, and pull out anything that I know I for sure want to use this year. So I am still playing catch up. I'm caught up. I know, was that yesterday that I talked about all the people I'm watching during Vlogmas? I'm caught up on everybody except my December daily people. Well, the only one that's uploaded so far is Ali Edwards. Maybe the other people I follow are not doing December daily, but Ali Edwards December daily videos. So I'm gonna watch some of those while I clean up. And then yeah, now that I said it out loud, I think I'm gonna go to Walgreens. Okay, I need to mess with my hair. I just turned the space heater on because it's cold in here and I have on 2 shirts. Anyways, where are we? Where have we been? When was the last time I talked to you? Oh, I took the camera with me to go to Walgreens, but it was raining, so I couldn't vlog while I was walking. Got the pictures, came back, snuggled with my squish because my mom had to go to the airport to pick up her friend, and hung out. Then we had dinner. And then Sam and I did our advent calendars. I'm not gonna ask him to film every single one. We'll do like some updates maybe. Once we start like maybe repeating them, I'll have him jump back in. Just like in the last vlog, I think the less expensive ones were better. I think I'm just not a big fancy chocolate person. Like the fancier ones are like, I don't know, more unique or literally fancy. And I like the other one better. The candle's finally starting to smell in here, even though it's really pretty far down. I have 20 minutes before I need to hop on my call, so I'm gonna just make sure everything is situated around here, and then there's like one more work thing I'd like to check off today. If I could squeeze that in before this call starts, that would be great. All right, I'm ready for today to be over. It just ended up being one of those days. I don't want to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it on the internet, but I am gonna take a much needed bath. So I'm gonna try my bath bomb. I will report back in tomorrow's vlog. Thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, all the things. I'll see you tomorrow. Psst, blah, blah. I use December's a lot. Whoa.